试图自言见目，佛教徒的法官在解，善息自念，二郎5年8年5號，以英文開始以法國。
So probably at that time the Buddha is gone already and the teaching of the Buddha already dwindled. It's almost disappeared, yeah? So one want to go to heaven, to be born in glorification in heaven, and one want to become king somewhere on some planet, maybe this planet. And then after they have received the eightfold, the eighth way of purification, both of them went home, yes? The first one, who wanted to be born in heaven, he came home, and his wife asked him to come and eat the lunch, but it's already past the lunch time. So he said, no, please take your meal. I already received the eight ways of purification from the Buddha's lineage. After lunch, after noon, I will not eat. So today I cannot eat. It's too late now. Please enjoy your meal. And then let me keep my precept. Yeah? Okay, now I have to explain to you. We go to the, the lost note. Okay. According to the eight ways of purification, if you want to keep it, then you can wish whatever you want. Understand? Because of that merit. Yeah? That's why one could wish to go to heaven and the other one can become king. That is true at that time. Yeah? I'm not sure if the power is still so much, but at least it won't harm you. At least it will protect you anyway, okay? So the eight way is this. The first one is like the 5 precepts that we have, okay? No killing, no harming, yeah? And second, no stealing. The third is no sexual misconduct. The fourth is no lying, yes? The fifth is no alcohol or intoxicant. Now, the sixth is you don't sleep on a high or large bed. This higher is more precepts, more than what I give you, understand? But I cannot ask you too many things. I ask you only be vegan, meditate. Yeah? And you're already difficult to keep up. But if you want to go a step further, be welcome, okay? So I read this to you. So you don't sleep, the sixth precept, discipline, is you don't sleep on a high or large bed. The 7, what is this? Huh? I wrote it, I couldn't even read it now. Okay. You don't go out singing, dancing. Maybe you can do it at home, but not showing off, not in the public. Okay? Yes. Yeah, okay. The 8th is that you eat only 1 meal a day at noon. After meal, don't eat. After lunch, don't eat. Okay? Now you got it? Yeah. And if you keep this, and maybe you can become king next life. Who knows? Remember me. Just lend me a corner of your palace garden, then I can take my disciple meditate. That's all I ask, okay? All right. But you won't remember that. That is the thing. You see? That's why, remember last night or other nights I asked you, I read the story for you, that many heavenly beings don't want to be born into royalty or rich family because this kind of luxury will blind you, blind your mind, make you forget that you might be poor next life. and how is this like to be poor. So they prefer to be born in poor family or normal family, so that their life will teach them, will continue to remind them of the Four Noble Truths. Well, that's just another story. I'll tell you another time. Okay? What is Four Noble Truths? Okay? Probably some of you know, or many of you know? No? Huh? No. Yes? No? No. The Buddhist? No. Okay, that's good. Another time, okay? Otherwise, I will talk forever. One story is too long. All right. So now, so you understand now, huh? Richness, power, position is not always conducive to your wellness in the long run, huh? Your spiritual elevation. Yes. So therefore, in Buddhism, it's also mentioned that if anyone who are well off, who are in a good disposition, and still still want to practice, discipline, meditation, and all that, then knowing that they have the Bodhisattva spirit, or Bodhisattva merit from former life. Yeah. Mostly they would call them Bodhisattva right on, Yeah. Can you hear me from the back there? It's good? Wonderful. You can't see, but you can hear. Thus I have heard, all the same. There are some people cannot see me because the queue is so long, and there are trees too. If we don't have trees, then it's too hot. If we have trees, then it's an obstruction like that. We can't have everything in this world, hey? Yeah. We continue with India now, better. They're very good to me, yes. And then the first man come home and his wife tell him to eat lunch with her, huh? But it's already past 12 o'clock, past lunchtime. So the first Brahmin refused, to eat, but politely. But then the wife was very angry. She grind her teeth and knit her eyebrows, and this saying here, okay? It's not. I'm not making it up. It's You are the Brahman clan, from beginning until now. You already have enough discipline and moral precepts. Why do you go and ask for the Buddhas, whatever that is, to receive this eight path of eight ways of purification? If you don't forsake these eight whatever nonsense, I am going to, and then come eat with me, then I will tell this story to all the Brahmin in our country, and then they will kick you out of their group. Like you are betraying your religion, your caste. Wow, that's a big stuff. Yeah, and then I myself also kick you out of this house. That is even more trouble, right? Kick out of the group maybe okay, but kick out of the wife's house. Oh man, I don't know any man can bear that. Okay. So after all this bombardment of threatening promise, the guy was, softened like a boiled noodle, boiled Italian spaghetti. So he was very respectful of his wife. First they say, especially he's very respectful of his wife, and then the next, scared of his wife. First the respect of wife, and then scared of this wife. It's written here, huh? I don't exaggerate. So he lost his courage. So he came and sat down and eat with her. Meaning, he broke the precept of not eating after the correct time. The two of these Brahmin, after the a purification path ways, also after their lifetime, according to their longevity's affinity, both die. Okay, the one who wished to forward this merit to become a king, he became a king next lifetime. Yeah, because he keep all these 8 purification paths perfectly during his lifetime. And the one who wished to be born in heaven, he broke his precept. He also still have some merit, so he be born, reincarnate as a dragon. Not just human. Dragon has power. We human have nada. Can't even turn on the tap water. Oh, where is? Yeah. I have witnessed. He just standing there. I don't know how to open the tap. I can't believe this. And I give him a sausage, vegan sausage, of course. And yesterday I told you about my dog drink beer. It's all non-alcohol, huh? Don't think master drink beer and then go home and buy it and then make excuse and blame on me, huh? All non-alcohol. Capisco? So he be born as dragon. Dragon, dragon, they rule the kingdom of the underworld, ocean, underwater. You don't see it, of course, but they exist. They have palaces, they have prince, princess, and even though you think they look like, when you say a dragon, you imagine it look like these dinosaurs, yeah, big and all that, and say breathing out fire. Maybe they do, but in the down there in the water, they look very beautiful beings. Understand? It's just their race is dragon race, and our race is human race. Yeah, okay, and the dog race, yeah, tiger race, dragon race. Yes. So of course, when they come up here, they can also appear as dragon, or they can also appear as beautiful as you or I. Yeah. Because they have magical power. They're more powerful than us. And if you cross them, they breathe fire. True. But maybe invisible fire, yeah? Still make you feel burning and agitated and trouble. Even if you don't see them. If you see them or not see them, don't cross a dragon, okay? The human being who is born in under the Chinese side of dragon, they're also like that. They are very fiery, And I'm not saying anything. Better not. And if you cross them, they breathe fire, invisible fire, avenging. Okay, because of the faithful belief and keeping the discipline of the 8 purification ways and perfectly, the person who be born as a king enjoy his royal life with palaces and very, all kind of dignity, honor, yeah, respect from all the world, from people, yeah. And he has all the joys of the earth, on earth, yeah? Anything, all happiness, all joys, all pleasures. In the garden, the royal garden of this king, there are many kind of fruit trees, yeah, all kind. Every season have different fruit. And there is the gardener to take care of this garden. Every day he take out the best fruit to bring it to the king. And the king trusts him very much. Because he's a very capable a gardener. All the things in the garden, he took really good care, and all lushful and very fruitful. Yeah, so the king really liked him. And also, there's also flowers and all that, so he planted all very well. He took care very well. So he always bring flowers to decorate the palace and fruit for the kings and the retinue, the royal household. And then one day, he is still working in the garden and he walking around, and he came to the well of the garden, from which he get water to water all the plants. And suddenly he saw a fruit that he has never seen before, and it doesn't exist in this royal garden. And it looks very, very beautiful. And then the fragrance emitted from it. He even smelled it, even from very high. When the fruit is below in the water well, you can still smell it. And it's emitted all around in the garden. Just one fruit. So he fished it up, and he was thinking, whenever I go into the palace, the door officer, always very friendly to me and respectful to me, and very quickly open the gate and all that. And I has never given anything to him to show my gratitude and friendship. So today, this is a very rare fruit. I should give it to him. Oh, what a good boy, huh? So, thinking thus, he brought the fruit and gave it to the doorman of the palace. Okay? And then the doorman of the palace, the guardian of the palace gate, thought, oh, what kind of fruit is this? This is really precious. No one have ever seen this before. I shouldn't eat it. I should give it to my best friend. Is another higher officer, meaning probably is another doorkeeper, but more inside the palace, yeah? Huang Mong, maybe it's like that. Truly the door of the king area, not the outside gate. So he went there to give it to this a greater gatekeeper, a royal gatekeeper. And then this royal gatekeeper was thinking, wow, this is a very precious fruit. I would not dare to eat this. I should give it to the queen so that the queen will be in my favor. Okay, so now then. So he went and give it to the queen. Nah? Okay, and then the queen thought, wow, what a beautiful and precious and rare fruit. I have never seen this in my life. I should not eat this. I must go give it to my king. Okay, so she thought. She went brought the fruit to the king. And the king, what do you think he does? What do you think he would do? Huh? Tell me one by one, raise hand, tell me. Who want to say? Tell me quickly, raise hand. Yeah, what? He ate it?
Where it come from?
Where it come from? You want to have a retreat? Huh?
You want to plant the
The tree, you want to plant the tree. Yeah, all of you are correct. The king will not think this is a beautiful thing, I go give to my master or nothing like that. He ate it immediately. Because it's so rare and the fragrance he cannot resist, yeah? Who is higher than the king in that country anyway? If there's no Buddha there, or if he doesn't know anything about Buddha, even the Buddha is there, then he is the highest one. So he couldn't think of giving it to anyone else. Yeah? Okay. So there it is. The same with Christmas presents sometimes, It keeps circulating and then it come back to you. Because sometimes you give to somebody and he don't want it. Then he give it to the aunts, and then the aunts give it to the uncle, and the uncle give to grandma, and grandma also cannot use it and don't need. And then grandma keep waiting, give it to the grandson, and grandson come back, give to mama. Right? Sometimes you receive your own Christmas present after 5 years. But there's nothing to be surprised. Huh? Didn't Einstein say, if you stay long enough in one place, whatever you throw out will come back to you? So if you don't want a Christmas present, go back to you, then move the house. Move. Don't stay in the same place. But if you still stay on the same planet, then maybe it come back to you after 50 years instead of 5 years. Huh? According to Einstein. All right, so that's, yeah. And then the king, after enjoy it, don't even share with the queen. What kind of king is that? After he ate it, yeah, he asked the queen, "Nei ba, what is that? I mean, okay, wife, dear wife, dear queen, the fruit I have just enjoyed was really, really, really delicious. I have never seen any fruit or eaten any fruit like this before. Who has offered you this?" So the queen, recall backward. Huh? You know already, yeah? Yeah, then the royal gate doorkeeper came in, yeah? And then he asked, "Where did this fruit come from?" So he said, "I don't know, Your Majesty. This is, I don't have it in my house. This is yesterday the gatekeeper gave it to me. Please forgive me." So, and then the king called the gatekeeper. Where does this fruit come from? Where did you buy it? So the gatekeeper also say, "Oh, Your Majesty, forgive me. I don't have it in my house. I don't know where it's come from. Yesterday, the gardener gave it to me. Please forgive me." So gardener come. "Gardener, in my royal garden, there are such kind of fantastic fruit. Why did you never give it to me before?" Yeah. And then you give it to someone else. So the gardener say, "Your Majesty, in our garden, don't have this. Yesterday I saw it. I took it out from the well. I saw it in the well. So please, I don't have any seed to even plant this. I don't know where it come from. I just saw it suddenly in the well. So please forgive me." He's so scared already, because it can be chop. Yeah, the king in the former life chop many things. Okay. Thank you for laughing so much. Make me feel like I'm a very good storyteller. Okay, and then the king ordered us, "From now on, every day you have to bring this fruit to me to eat. If not, then chop." It's true here. If not, then his head will go on holiday. Leave his body and went on holiday somewhere. The gardener, the royal gardener, hearing thus, he almost collapsed. His eyes, his face all become very green, too scared. He trembled and sweat. And then he bowed, prostrate to the king and left. When he went back to his garden, he sat there all by himself, so miserable, so sad, so worried, so scared. He doesn't know whom to ask for help. And then he was crying and crying. And suddenly there's somebody who come and asked him, "Hey, you, why are you so frightened and crying so heartbrokenly like that? Please tell me. If I can help you, I will help you. Please stop crying." So the gardener say, Just a garden for the king. Every day every day I faithfully brought the best fruit to His Majesty. Today, yesterday, I got some one fruit from the well, come from nowhere, and then I just give it to the gatekeeper, and then it recycled all the way up to the king, and now the king ate it. He became addicted. He loved it. He wants me every day to bring this fruit to him. I don't know where that fruit come from. I don't know how to get it for him, because if I don't, he's going to chop. So, therefore, I cry. Okay. So the stranger suddenly tell him, "No, don't worry. I know now. You know that kind of fruit, right? So looking, and so fragrant, right? Yeah. I have many in my house, in my garden. I will give you the whole tray to give it to the king, okay?" Wow. So he left, and the gardener was very relieved and happy that somebody saved his chop head. This person, it is the dragon who manifested himself. For he's the one who dropped the fruit there. He was a friend of the king from alive. Remember? Yes. Yeah. I told you the dragon can change himself into human, didn't I? No, I knew everything. Master know everything. It's true, huh? Yeah. No, I know that from many other stories, you know? Yes. We, in the Oriental countries, we know all about dragons and manifestation of dragons and the heavenly beings and Buddha and all that stuff.